Car Jesus when hunting up in North Texas, and the first property of the night, I'm dealing with road hogs. They're keeping me from getting onto my property over here. I actually checked on them a couple times. They were here for over an hour and a half, mostly just eating in the road, and I never got a chance to get onto my property where I could take a shot at them. Moving on to the next property, I've got a group of hogs out in the field there in the distance. They're across a creek, some 450 yards away. It's going to take me a while to get there. I've got to come down this direction for my crossing point. There are a couple of hot spots out there. I'll check those out. And here I've moved up quite a bit. The hogs are still across the creek. And the two unknowns turn out to be a hog and what looked to be a raccoon there off to the left.
I can take it easy.
So there's my lone hog. It's going to be a boar. It's behind some fencing. Looking for the rest of my hogs. And the sow with piglets is moving off to the tree line. I don't know what's happened to the others. So I'm going to try to take a poke at this hog as soon as it gets out from behind the fence. I ended up waiting here for several minutes. Turned off my recorder, waiting for it to move. It took off in a hurry. Never got the recorder in on time. However, I do have a hog down with a shot that entered right here, dropping it in place, killing it instantly. If you notice the eye is closed, some people might say that eyes being closed equaled the hog being not dead. This hog was definitely dead. I had already split open its belly at this point. It is long dead.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
Turned out to be a nice little boar, coming in at 140 pounds. Ben joined me a few nights later, and we've got pigs out in the field. We are actually standing in the landowner's marshalling yard between his house and his barns. And where we've set up, there is a fence in the way of the pigs, so Ben doesn't have a shot here. And we also have a bunch of farm equipment just behind the fence that we definitely don't want to shoot. Ben's going to be using a bearing optic Super Yoter R to do a sighting, and it's going to be mounted on a 243 Winchester, shooting 95 grain Hornady SST hand loads, and he's got an OSS Helix suppressor. Now we've moved up in elevation. We're still in the marshalling area. We haven't moved very far, but we're on a high spot. And there are the hogs. We can't get any closer because of all the lights in the barnyard.
And you don't want to swing on this farm equipment.
And I'm cautioning Ben about the equipment. We would like to get closer.
This may be a 1 or 2 shot thing.
But we are completely illuminated, and the hogs have taken off running on us.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
I did not have a round in the chamber, and Ben didn't shoot. He's waiting for me. And this hog on the left, I popped several times. Ben popped it. I'm going to miss that round in the distance. We both put one in the flailing hog in the foreground. I hit it again.
I don't know how he's still alive.
I take a couple Hail Mary shots at this hog with no luck whatsoever.
Nope.
Oh, there's a ton of pigs.
And my second hog is trying to do the worm, and I'm not able to stop it. The problem is, my shots are hitting lower than I'm anticipating because the hog is further away than I
Can you
thought.
shoot the far pig that's down? Thank you.
So I get Ben to shoot it, it stops moving, and we're good to go. The first hog came in at 130 pounds and was a boar. The second hog, when we headed towards it, started moving again, so Ben shoots it a last time. And it's a 160 pound boar, and it is just a mess.